Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Inside the Den. Now today we're going to take a look at Rise of Immortals, and this is a free-to-play MOBA style or battle arena style MMO. This is getting to be a very popular genre. I know recently I did the Heroes and Worth, I've done League of Legends. We're going to take a look at this one as, you know, it's gaining a lot of popularity and it has some very similar gameplay aspects just like all the other games, but it has some cool new features and some different stuff and different play style and things like that. So let's take a look. So the first thing you're going to do is you actually choose first, instead of going into kind of an area which you then start a game and then you pick your champion. You're going to start here and pick your champion and then go in. Now right now, as you can see, we just started the game as the Halloween event just got going. So let's take a look at some of these champions. So you can see here as each of them is brought up, you've got their different skills and you've got kind of their basic overview here. Key stats, offensive stats, defensive stats, stuff like that. And you can go through each of these. And this is one thing that's kind of cool. Is they do have some different style champions than some other games out there. But you can also see which one of these are unlocked, which one of them are locked, and you have to actually purchase them before they can be used and stuff like that. So you can see I played Scorpex. You see the little number 1 next to it, and then you also see Psychozin and stuff like that. But I'll let you guys run through these. You can see that, like I said, they have some pretty cool ones, and each have their own style and stuff like that. They also each have their own skin, so you can take and like I am gonna use Psychozin for this video. What's really cool is you've got this one right here, which is the King of Bling. So you can see he gets all blinged out in gold and stuff like that. So now you have the opportunity to play the tutorial. The game also does start you with a little bit of the in-game currency, so you can get in and kind of get a feel for how that works. So let's jump in and jump into the lobby so you guys can see what that's all about. So we're going to load up this area right there. You saw that quick kind of overview map. This is kind of the lobby area. Now once you're in here, you can switch immortal or you can go right to fight. So pretty quick, when you do go right to fight, you've got the practice arena. So you've got 2 PvE opportunities. So you can go into a one-on-one, or you can go into 3 players versus 3 computer-generated opponents. And this is good, you know, getting practice and stuff like that before you actually have a real game going on. But we're going to go ahead and, you know, we're going to take and jump into this battle. We're going to let that, about a minute wait time. I've noticed the wait times are a little bit higher than that. Let's jump into that. And that was actually a lot quicker than I thought. So, you know what? I'm actually going to take and go ready and jump in there. So let's see if, looks like we've got a couple of level 1s. Now when you get in here, I'm going to show you a couple things. Nicely, we do have a little bit of time before the game actually starts. So you've got your options, and then you've got a few other things here. This is actually your kind of skill tree, and you earn different skills. So you can see creep spawn in a minute and a half. So we're going to wait a little bit and let them spawn. Now as you level up, you're going to earn different points, and you're going to be able to assign them to these different skills. And you can see you've got to get X number of points to be able to unlock some of these other skills and stuff like that, and then, you know, so on and so forth. So it's really important that you study and you learn exactly what your champion type is, essentially, so you can take and learn exactly what you want to do. Now we start with 600 gold in the game, so we're going to go through and we're actually going to where are those boots? There's some boots that I wanted to pick up. So let's see here: Woodrunner boots, speed, mana regen, health regen, and weapon damage. So we're going to go ahead and actually pick up those right there. Give me a little bit of a speed boost, and let's start moving around. Now just like anything else, you can click on the map, right click on the map, move around. You can see my guy's already right in the middle, getting beat on. So he jumped out there in the middle way too early. We've got 30 seconds until the creep spawn. Now we do have our normal 4 skill types down here, and you can see what each of those do. I'm going to go ahead and start with this one right here. Does a little bit of a dot type damage thing. Actually, it silences. That's not the one that does the dot. That's the silence, and then 75 physical damage. And then as we take and we get a little bit stronger, that'll do more damage. So we've got 4 seconds until the creep spawn. So now we can also cruise out in here, and you'll see there's NPCs out here that we can take on and start beating on to get additional experience and stuff like that. So we're actually taking more damage than I wanted to, so I'm going to get out of here. And instead, of course, I died. So don't jump right into those and taking on those NPCs. wait for your creeps. And just as any other of these kind of MOBA style games, you see there's some creeps and they're already over there fighting. I'm actually going to cruise over this way and start helping out my guys over here. You want to get the last hit on these guys. See, this guy's already leveling up. We're already behind the 8 ball. We're probably going to end up losing this game. Let's see if we can at least get like the final hit on this guy right there. Nope. I have no clue where I am. So let's get in here into the mix and start taking some of these guys out so we can start getting some actual experience and start leveling up. Like I said, we're already way behind the 8 ball. So there we go. We're getting some experience and some gold. So let's pull this guy back a little bit, see if we can get him in the range of the actual tower, but we couldn't because he's smarter than that. So let's start beating on this guy, back up a little bit, bring him in. It's fine. Move back. Beat on this guy a little bit there. He's nice and far back. See if we can get a level here pretty soon. We should be, there we go. Now we're leveled up. Get back here a little bit. Now, just like usual, now one of the nice thing is the game automatically starts you off with this teleport back to spawn point, so that gets really helpful in the very beginning. Let's cruise back here, get back behind there, and actually let's teleport back to our spawn point, get healed up, and look to buy another item. So the game, I mean, as usual, it's really all about management of all these different little items, as well as management of you know, your health and stuff like that. Getting in there, taking these the enemy creeps out, and you know, early game is very similar to all the other games that are out there that are like this, and getting your levels up, which is, you know, pretty much the most important thing. Early game is getting your levels up as high as you can, so you can take and you can start actually getting the skills. And then the gold, it's really important, as usual, to get yourself as much gold as you can, because just like any of these other games, you know, items really make a difference as far as the leveling up and stuff like that. So let's get back over here. We need some more creeps. There they are. So here they come. So I need to get my ass, oh, of course. Trying to get my ass back and I died. I don't know where my partner is. I think he's getting his ass smoked too. He's not doing so well. We're both level 2. Actually, we're sucking it up pretty hard this game. Let's see, what level is the enemy? He's level 5. That probably is not helping. And I didn't see what level the Scorpix is. So either way, it's not helping that we're sucking it up as far as leveling up and getting our handle on these creeps and getting some levels out of them. Now that they're a little bit closer, we can possibly get some of the tower help here. But we need to get in there and start fighting these guys. So he's all healed up, so we need to get in there and let's take some of these guys out. There we go. We leveled up. That'll help. So there, we need to, I think it's a matter of us needing to gang up on one side. So sometimes that's really helpful. Actually, a lot of times it's really helpful to be able to gang up on one side or on one of the other players. And they even ganging up on a tower or something like that. So. Let's try and play a little sneak around. Let's try and... And we still didn't even get him. Of course. Our creeps fucking totally slacked on that one. So let's see, we've got 762 gold. Let's see what we can go buy, or can we upgrade? No, we can't upgrade that yet. Can't upgrade that yet. Let's go see. Let's go get a weapon here. There we go. That'll help. So let's get our ass back out there and start actually seeing if we can get caught up in levels. We're definitely sucking it up on the levels, like I said. But they do have all the different options. You know, right now we're in a 2v2 game. They have 3v3, 5v5. They've got the different ladders as far as that stuff is concerned. I haven't seen like how well they do as far as keeping everybody kind of combined in the same groupings as far as the levels are concerned. But you know, a lot of that stuff is all a joke anyways, because it's so easily circumvented. You know, you could very easily be a really good player and take and just start a new account and essentially be one of those types of in one of those types of situations where you just start a new account and then you just start waxing everybody because you're a far more skilled player. And right there, I just got worked. So I'm totally sucking it up on this game. The last game I actually did really well. Of course, that's not the one I recorded. I'm recording this one where I'm playing like garbage. So, but whatever. So, and you can see you've got your respawn timer there. Let's see. Do we have enough? Do we have enough gold for anything else? We don't. We need to start getting in there and stop dying. So we actually it'd probably help if we started taking these guys out. They're actually killing us because they are actually killing us. And they're getting a ton more gold than we are. So we need to get in here. Of course, my guy took off in the other direction. We're already sucking it up, and we probably need to stay together. So, you know what? I'm going to actually cruise over there, try and help him out, see if we can't do a little bit better. But, I mean, for the most part, I mean, like I said, it's a pretty standard MOBA style game. The maps and the lanes are a little bit different. Graphically, it's kind of cool that you can zoom in. You can zoom into a really, really far level, which is kind of cool. You know, you can see stuff at really, really in-depth graphical detail, so to say. Let's see if we can take this tower. There we go. Finally got a kill. After getting my ass whacked, and I still died. Of course. So, but it looks like I do have enough to upgrade one of my items that will help a lot. So let's see. Yep, we do. So I think it's that one or the boots that I want to take and upgrade. So let's see, which one do we want to upgrade? Let's upgrade the weapon. I haven't played this game too much, so I don't know all the weapons and stuff like that I should be using, or all the upgrades that I should be doing. So that always comes with time, learning all those different little nuances, so to say. It definitely does not help that, like I said, I'm level 6. This guy's already level 8. And I'm not sure why this skill was not available to me right there, or why it's still not available to me, even though I've trained in it. There we go. It's training it again. So we can actually use it. So I guess I'm trying to use it and actually use it. See if my creeps can actually help me win this. Of course not. Totally sucking it up. Died again. Let's see if they can actually kill him. Nope, he just got down to really low. And I actually had a ton more health than he did. And somehow I still could not take him down. So, alright, well, I think I've shown you enough of my shitty-ass gameplay in Rise of the Immortals. The game's pretty cool. Like I said, it has some different features, especially like this artifact collection and stuff like that. So you can also take and in the artifact collection, which I can't bring up right now, of course. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna surrender. Let's see if that goes over, so I can at least show you guys there we go. So we surrendered because we knew we were gonna lose. I was 1-6. He's 1-9. We were just awful. So, and those guys, they were just kicking our ass. So let's return to the hub so I can at least show you guys the artifact piece of the game before I go. So here you go. So you can go into and buy artifacts in the vendor. It's kind of nice. The game does start you with a bunch of coins, so you can go in there and you can click on them, see exactly what they do, and then you can purchase them and assign them to your artifact collector, and then you see different slots open up once you reach certain levels. Now, the game has basically a level progression. You can see, I mean, there's all different levels here. It's kind of cool too, because you can take and click on that guy and you can actually inspect him. You can see what his character stats are. You can see what his PvP 1v1 stats are, 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, 5v5, so on and so forth, and also the PvE stats. So it's kind of cool. You can go in there and see exactly what the statistics are of another player. You can see, you know, what their DPS and all that stuff. Now, unfortunately, you can't see, you know, how they assign things like their artifact collection and stuff like that to really learn more in depth, so to say, about what they're doing or how they're playing a certain character type. But there's tons of videos out there, especially on YouTube, and tons of different stuff like that, that do a really good job of explaining it. But I mean, every single one of these MOBA style games have that type of support system. As far as I've seen, there's always some type of support system out there, with other players being really good about showing how to play different character types or different champion types and stuff like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's trip inside the den. I'm sorry that I sucked it up so bad. Don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated as each new episode is released. If you'd like to play or learn more about Rise of Immortals, you can read our full review at MMODen.com or just click the link in the description. Till next time, thanks for watching.